Hello. Well, many of spore plants are associated with water, and this is not a big surprise because they actually originated, or at least survived, in conditions much more wet than we typically have even today. In Carboniferous, lots of swamps dominated the world. Since that time, we have lots of the coal, because coal was accumulated in these swamps. One of them is Lycopodium inundatum, or Lycopodiella, like it's sometimes called. So these are typical lycopod plant with sporangia on top of the plant form kind of spike. This spike, or strobilus, is covered with modified vegetative leaves, which are not similar to typical photosynthetic leaves and even frequently do not have a green color. Plant is growing in a swamp, and swamp is in a very interesting place. This is the Ozu National Park of Japan on altitude 1,500 meters, and today is September 23rd, and you can see that species of Lycopodium is sporangiates, or for simplicity, you can say it is flowering. So flowering or making spore take place in that species in the end of September, which is in many ways analogous to October on lowlands because many plants are already preparing themselves for winter. As this plant start to release spores. So Lycopodium inundatum is relatively small lycopod. Vegetative branches are creeping, whereas generative branches, again, naturally, very naturally, are going up because they must distribute spores. Spores will be distributed with wind and then germinate in very typical gametophytes of lycopods. So this is typical Lycopodium inundatum, one of those lycopods which are very tightly connected with water. They love to grow on marshes, among other interesting marshes plants, and they are thriving in this national park and making spores on September 23rd. Thank you very much.